I'm going live on a Friday afternoon because I'm wondering if I could use tapping to shift some of the pain and achiness and heaviness that I'm feeling. I had the injection last night, the vaccine, and my arm is feeling aching and heavy. And one of my mantras is try EFT on everything. And whilst I mainly use EFT to get down to the core of an issue, and whilst there's no emotional anything going on in there, I'm really curious to see if the tapping will work, just to shift the heaviness and the feeling that I've got now. So what better time than just to do it in the moment? So what I'm going to do is talk to it and feel it, and then see how it feels afterwards, because at the moment if I go higher than that it hurts, and if I touch it it's very tender, and yeah, let's see. So I'm going to go with that. I will describe, oh, and there's my doorbell. I'm going to just ignore it. I'm just going to ignore it for now. And excuse that, I'll probably go again. I'm just ignoring it. So I'm just going to tap on the sensation just on the elbow over there. So I'm going to just follow along with me if you've got the same feelings, and let's just see how it goes. So even though I've got this heavy feeling in my left arm and I can only lift it that high, I'm just saying how it is right now. Even though I've got this heavy feeling in my left arm and I can only raise it that high, I'm okay anyway. Even though I have this heavy feeling in my left arm, and I'm just going to actually be a bit more specific, high up in my left arm, because we know one of the rules of EFT is to be specific. So even though I'm feeling this heaviness in my left arm, I accept how I feel. So now I'm just going around the points, and I'm just going to acknowledge the sensation, and I'm hoping my body will hear what I'm saying. So right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm, high up in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling high in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm. Right now I have this heavy achy feeling in my left arm. Okay, I'm just going to take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, so let's just see. Actually, that's really weird. I didn't actually even expect that to work so quickly. Whoa, it's still there, but way less. Way less. Okay, I think I shocked myself because I didn't expect it to work so fast. Okay, but it's still there. It's still heavy, so I'm going to just do another round, but that's quite fascinating. Okay, even though there's still heaviness and I can only lift my arm so high, I accept how I feel. Even though there is still heaviness in my left arm after the injection that I received last night, I am okay anyway. Even though there is still some heaviness in my left arm after the injection that I received last night, I am okay anyway. I have heaviness in my left arm. I can only raise my left arm that high. I can only raise my left arm that high. I have this heaviness. It's there. It's there. This heaviness in my left arm. This heaviness in my left arm. This heaviness in my left arm. Just taking a breath in and a breath out. Now what we do is we tap on what comes into our mind. So what came into my mind now was the guy who administered the vaccine saying to me, you're probably going to get some pain and heaviness afterwards, and I said to him, no I'm not. But he said that to me anyway, so that's what's popping into my head. So I'm actually going to just do a round on that. So even though the guy said to me, you're probably going to get heaviness and aching, and that's what he said, I accept how I feel. Even though he said to me, you're going to get heaviness and aching, I accept how I feel. Even though he said you're going to get heaviness and aching, I choose to let that go. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in your left arm. He said you're going to get heaviness and aching in the left arm. Breath in and a breath out. Okay. Definitely can go higher. Definitely can go higher, but still very sore. Still very sore. So I'm just going to do another round on that because I want to just get it as low as I can. That I can lift things and use my arms. So I'd say sore. I describe it as a soreness. It's come down, but it's not painful like it was, but it's sore. So even though it's sore in my left arm, I'm okay. Even though I have this soreness in my left arm, I am okay. Even though I have this soreness in my left arm, I am okay anyway. And I just give myself permission to feel it. This soreness in my left arm, this remaining soreness in my left arm, 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 soreness in my left arm. He said you're going to get sore and heavy. I didn't expect to, and I woke up with it anyway. I woke up this morning with soreness and heaviness in my left arm. I did not expect that, and I got that anyway. I got that anyway. Soreness in my left arm. Soreness and heaviness in my left arm. Soreness and heaviness in my left arm. Taking a breath in and taking a breath out. Okay. This is an interesting exercise. It really, really is interesting and fascinating. I still think it needs a couple more rounds, but it's much, much better than it was, and it's traveling. That's also interesting. It's coming down my fingers, so something's moving around in there. So I'm just going to carry on. I'm just going to do another couple of rounds, and then I'll be done for today, and we'll see what happens after that. So I'm just going to do rounds. So if you notice, what I do is I just follow it. It's called Chase the Pain. We just follow what it is. I don't get caught up in it. We just state what it is. Do the even though statements and just do the rounds. So even though it's gone down my hand and I'm feeling it now in my arm, and it's interesting because my awareness of it is so different. I'm thinking how else I'm going to describe it. Yeah, it's just going down the side of my arm. Even though it's going down the side of my arm, it's okay to release it. Even though it's going down the side of my left arm, it is okay to release it. Even though it's going down the side of my left arm, it is okay to release it. That pain, that heaviness, it's going down my left arm. It's sore. I feel it right now. It's sore. I feel it right now. It's sore. Okay, so it's interesting. For me, I still feel I need to release the picture of last night. Even though it's nothing, it was totally not traumatic and I was totally unconcerned about it, the picture is still coming into my head of having it last night. I'm seeing the man, so I'm just going to just do another round on that because that feels important. So I'm just going to do another round on, even though I can see him in my mind's eye, I'm just going to let go of that picture also. Even though I can see him saying that, I'm going to let go of that picture also. Even though I can see him saying that, I am okay. I can still see him saying that. I can still see him saying that. He said, you'll feel pain and heaviness. That's what he said. I can see him saying that. 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 Okay. Breath in and a breath out. Okay, well, I would say it's a lot better. I can definitely, best way to check it is when I stand up also. Okay, I would say it's made a big difference. It's come down, whereas it was really quite bad. It was about a 7. It's probably come down to about a 3 out of 10. So that's something that you can do if you're feeling aches and pains with no emotional cause, but something that's just caught in there and you want it to move around. Just remember, be very specific on what it feels like, tune into it, talk about it, go around on the points, say whatever comes into your head, and it's a great way just to clear things in the moment. So it's good Shabbat from me, Pearl Lopian, EFT Master Trainer, and if you'd like to know any more, please be in touch with me. Shabbat Shalom.